Hey my homies, how you guys doing? Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. I missed doing my last video, but it was Christmas week, so I thought the markets were too dead to do a video. I almost did a video just on the Swissy pairs because there was such amazing movement on the Swissy pairs, but I didn't have the time to actually sit down and make a video. So instead I just chatted in my Skype room to let people know that there were some setups to be taken, which I'll go over in just a bit. But first let's start out with the good old pound dollar. And if you remember in my last video, we were around this area here. I anticipated that if we had a break below this level coming off of the 200 EMA, that I would expect to see targets around down here, which we haven't seen yet and may never see for that matter. We are in between support and resistance lines right here at the 15600 and the 153.36 levels. This is the beginning of the year, so I guess there's plenty of room ahead of us to see what to do. Currently, however, my bias is more to the short side, especially because of the 200 EMA and this trend line and swing analysis, which does seem to be holding in the downtrend. So if we see a break down below this trend line here, I would anticipate the 127.2, 141, or even the 168. I did zoom out on the last video that I did and pointed out some resistance or support right around there at the 161.8, so that would be a really nice target level. That is if we get movement to the downside, which would mean dollar strength and pound weakness. So we'll see what happens there. Not a whole bunch to say on the euro dollar. I am not in any positions on this right now, but we do see that the 200 EMA has been holding as resistance, and I also see bearish divergence on the stochastic on the daily time frame. One more sign to possibly go short off of this red candle, which has only been open now since the beginning of this day. So I guess tomorrow we could take a look at the euro dollar and see if we get any more confirmation for a possible short. Euro yen, I've been sitting on a short position, as you may remember, for maybe 2 weeks or so. I happened to enter at a great position right up here. It was a 50% fib retracement bounce on the daily time frame with a few different confluences. We had the support line here. We had the trend line from the weekly time frame. We had the 200 EMA that we were underneath it. I entered short there and I held on through a bit of a rocky ride. Right now we're at 310 pips is what I'm at right now on this, and I will continue to hold it even though we've been in the oversold area for some time. I will be patient to see what forms on the euro yen. Okay, now on to the Swissy pairs. Boy, these have been the pairs to trade these last 2 weeks. All-time low, that's what this ATL means. We're looking at the dollar Swissy, the euro Swissy all-time low, and look at this, the pound Swissy. This was a huge mover. I managed to make, I think it was like 250 pips a few days ago in about 1 hour on these 3 pairs. What I wanted to see, we're looking at the daily time frame on these. So we hit the all-time low, we came below it, and what I wanted to see was a retracement up into, like, say, the 50% fib area, and then get in a new position low, but there wasn't a big enough retrace. You can see here on the daily time frame. This is the euro Swissy, and here's the pound Swissy. Never quite retraced up there, and this is what I was telling people that I thought they should look to enter short on a good retracement on the daily time frame. We didn't get one on the daily, but on the 4 hour we did get this nice retracement. Actually, I just updated these right now. Let me go back to the way they were. This is how it was. We got a retracement almost here on the pound Swissy up to the 4 hour. A nice reversal candle. This is where I entered short. You know what? I can't remember exactly where I entered short, but anyways, on the 4 hour we had to drop down to be able to get a reversal, and there was a reversal up into the 50. You know, when I was doing this, of course, it was a few days ago, so I'm pretty sure this is what I was looking at. We got this reversal here, we had some consolidation bars, and then we had a continuation to the down move. On the daily time frame is where we weren't getting a 50% retracement up into this area here. So right now, we're currently sitting, go back to the daily time frames, at, I don't know what this is. We're right into the new year, so I'm not sure what to make of this right now. My bias would be short, but who knows, that could have been book clearing at the end of the year that was going on for the Swissy, or or something like that. Otherwise, we have totally unexplored new territory down here with the bottom of the floor as the limit. You know, the bottom of the sea, I mean, as the limit. This could go really far, or this could have just been a little end of the year kind of a thing going on. At any rate, I'm watching these three pairs. The pound Swiss franc, I mean, look at this, these average ranges. 223 was yesterday's. This is actually Monday, so this was last Friday. 223, that's crazy, crazy price action there. A lot of pips to be had if we can get in on some of these good retracements back to the downside. That's it. Oh no, I am in one Australian Japanese yen long, which those of you who may remember, I entered the long on the daily time frame. Where did I enter it? Right there. Why did I enter this long? Because A, on the weekly time frame we have this trend line, zoom out and show it to you, which was breached up in here, and go back down to the daily time frame. So we had the breach of the weekly trend line. Price came back down, did not bounce off of it again, but it did hit this support resistance, which I thought was turning into support. I took a long right there. I put my stop loss down here. Almost got stopped out on Friday and Thursday, as you can see, but I'm still in this trade. I think right now, I'll tell you what I'm at. I'm at minus 29 pips, hoping for some continuation to the upside. I like the look of the stochastic. It's coming down into the oversold. It doesn't really mean a ton, but it does mean something, and we are above the 200 EMA. Let me look at the 4-hour time frame. We're above the 200 EMA as well. And price has been hovering around this support or resistance line now for a while. I am hoping for an up move, but my fingers are not crossed too tightly on this one because, well, there's just a lot going on with the new year and Christmas and everything that could invalidate some of these setups. All right, that was my analysis for the first week of January. Hope to hear from you guys. Send any comments, any questions, or give me a buzz if you have anything that you want to follow up on or talk about. Thank you.